Hey you guys, sorry about that. That was a phone call, so I had to put my phone on airplane mode. With the devil energy and the Knight of Pentacles, that's like procrastinating, like the devil's stopping you from doing what you're doing or making you slower. So you're being tempted by different things. You're being distracted from the things that you love this month. For whatever reason, you know, you're investing in more of the devil energy than you are with your friends and family. You can stop that. Readings, I'm not a psychic. I'm an intuitive reader. I just read the cards. But I have, I'm clairaudient, so I hear things. And I just know things. I just know things. Like, I'll just meet you and I'll know something about you right away. I'll know when you're lying and stuff like that. I know if there's something wrong with you because I could feel it. And if my feelings start changing because I'm an empath, I know that that's what you're feeling because those aren't my feelings, they're your feelings. So those are like my gifts when it comes to stuff like this. And it just seems like you're being distracted right now and you're investing in something other than love or family or something that you love, like a hobby or something of that nature. You're stressed out, but things are getting better. And I think you're using this distraction, this deflection, as a tool to cope with whatever's stressing you out. Some of you might be going to therapy. Some of you might be going to get help with the Chariot and the Hermit next to each other. Others of you are traveling or planning to travel or just need to get away for like a weekend or a couple of days to think, to recoup, like get an Airbnb for like a couple of days, I don't know, in the woods, in the mountains, by the beach, so that you can just ground yourself with nature and get back to who you are. This month, it's highly recommended, especially if you live somewhere cold. You know, you might want to go somewhere a little bit more warm. Focus on yourself with the Nine of Cups. With the Ace of Wands, reignite that passion that's in your soul, because something's different. Something's changing in you, or something's changing in your surroundings or in your life. Please check out your weeklies to get more insight. They go out either on Friday or Monday, depending on my schedule. I used to do them every Friday and Monday, but it didn't make any sense because it's like if you look, I've done over 400 and something readings. And since July, I've been trying to get my subscribership up to 300, and it's been stuck at like 250, 255. And I just keep pumping out these videos for what? You know what I mean? So I started pulling back on how many readings I'm doing, because it's like I'm just doing this for free and I'm really not getting compensated for it at all. But I still do them because I feel like it's my calling. It's what I'm supposed to do. And I am reaching the people that I'm meant to reach. I'm just not reaching people like in masses. Okay. And that's fine. I do what I'm meant to do. That's why I have a job. But with the King of Swords in reverse, this is the second reading. And the Judgment in reverse, and then the Magician. And the Star. You feel like things are unfair. People don't understand you. You can't make anything happen that you want, but that's not true. You're manifesting something. Right here, you're getting something you've always wanted. And it's almost like the universe does that. Like they make, like, there's hills and valleys, there's ups and downs, so that you can appreciate the ups, you know? And I feel like you're going through like a little bit of a down phase. I don't think it's like because of your circumstances. I think it's internally. But then you're going to get this wish fulfillment. And with the King of Pentacles, if you're single, it's going to be a stable relationship. But you're going to be defensive about it because of everything you've gone through. Don't. This is your blessing with the Wheel of Fortune. You're going to get some type of stability. If it's not a person, it could be love. And if it's not money, it could be something. Ace of Pentacles in reverse. Weird. It's not money. I feel like it's a person. A person, a family member, or a situation. You're going to meet an emperor while you're healing that has so much love, it's ridiculous. And it's going to break down your barriers. It's going to break down all of the... It's like you're in a castle and you're surrounded by a moat or like a wall, kind of like Troy. It's going to break down your walls because they're going to start planning things with you. And it's going to make you feel like there's some kind of stability. Like, wait a minute, you want to plan that far ahead? You know, you're not just like planning for this week or next week. Like you want to invite me to something in like March. You know what I mean? Like it's gonna make you feel comfortable and warm and stable, which is so important. If you're dealing with your finances, if we're talking about finances just this month, you don't feel very confident about it. You're not even thinking about your finances. I think you're just dealing with everything else emotionally. The finances are, I feel like, in place. You don't feel stable, but I'm sure you are because you're a Taurus, and most Taurus, they really have so much stability. It's like ridiculous. With the Four of Swords, you're healing something. This Emperor is going to help you with whatever's going on. You're going to tell them your thoughts. You're going to sit down with them over meals and food and just discuss things. Could be a boss, coworker, friend, family. They're going to see how much you bring to the table and how beautiful and fiery you are, and this is going to be a successful gathering. They're just not going to know what to do with you, though. Should I give them a promotion or raise? There's really nothing in the budget right now. You're going to impress somebody who's going to want to work with you, but I don't think they have the means at this moment to offer you more, a lot more, like what you deserve financially, but they will make you some type of offer. Like they're seeing you and they're trying to see like, how does this person fit in? What's this one? To the plan or the long-term goals. Yeah, they're going to take action when they see how bright and beautiful and wonderful you are. That's going to make you happy. That's the recognition alone. If you are dealing with an Aries, you versus all signs, you guys are going to have some Tower moment this month. You're not on the same page. You guys are very disconnected in the way that you think, speak, or are viewing a situation, or like whatever the misunderstanding is. Communication is necessary with the Eight of Swords. If you don't communicate, it's just going to divide you and it's going to end up in heartbreak. You need to communicate and get on the same page. You have to get together. It's the best thing in a relationship, being together. If you're dealing with a Taurus, this is either a personal reading or an actual Knight of Wands. There's a lot of in and out energy, a lot of back and forth, a lot of are we not, what's going on, a lot of like, hello, McFly. I have to get used to, hold on, is it here? Where to put the cards? New table. Again, I am doing personal readings until December 1st. My personal readings are very long because I try to get as much information for you as possible. Sometimes I come out with names, sometimes I come out with sorry. I'm being told to shut up. So a lot of in and out energy in the house. Maybe you're in and out the house, you're like forgetting things, or maybe you have kids or family that are in and out your house. You know, you're giving to a lot of people right now, and what you need to do is you need to hold off on doing that. Hold off on giving so much. Because you have a lot of options, and if you keep giving, you're going to minimize the options that you have with this person. Like, for example, if somebody wants to see you on Tuesday, you've already made plans. If somebody wants to see you or spend time with you on this day, you already have something to do. Like, stop giving to everyone else because you're taking away from the one person, or they are, that needs your time right now. Like, you should be building a foundation with somebody or solidifying your foundation. You know, kind of like that poem, I think it was Robert Frost, I can't remember, the one about where they build that wall and every year the neighbors come together and they walk down the wall and they put the stones back up and they come together to build the wall, to keep it strong, not to let it fall apart. And it's kind of like what you should be doing with whomever this is. It could be your kid, your family member, your friend, your parents, right? But instead you're giving to everything else and it's not giving enough room or time for this one specific person. All right, you need to reconcile, come back together and show each other that love that you guys have, or this is going to cause division between the two of you, which then allows you to reconcile or meet someone else and have a new love with them and more of a 10 of Pentacles. It could just be that this situation is unstable or this situation needs to be nurtured to be more stable. It depends on what Each Taurus is different. I can talk to, this is a general reading. A Taurus that's in a very healthy relationship, they should nurture it. Another Taurus is in a not healthy relationship, they should leave it and find someone. You know what I mean? So it just depends on what your situation is. If you're dealing with a Gemini, with the Ace of Swords and the Strength, you guys are very communicative, very honest, very forthright with each other. No BS in this situation. There's still some things you don't know. There's still some things you're not aware of. But you keep giving to the situation, trying to get the clarity that you seek. But other than that, you guys plan, you go out together. No, I don't like this one. Sorry. God darn it. I didn't want to go there. Something's off. You don't know what it is, but you know something's off. You guys have a lot of communication. You guys get along very well. This is a very strong foundation. But someone's giving to a third party and lying about it. Could be a friend, family member, might be talking to an ex who's overseas or in another part of the world. And you're just like not aware of it. And they think they're not doing anything wrong because there's no possibility. Somebody's going to find out something that this person's giving to. They might just be watching porn at night. You know what I mean? But it's a kind of porn that disgusts you. You know what I mean? Or something like that. It's just they're doing something, giving to something. I feel like they're spending on something. And you don't like it. It's going to cause conflicts with the Five of Wands and the Seven of Swords. And it's going to turn you into the Queen or someone into the Queen of Wands. One of the two of you are just going to be very upset. One of you might end up being single. But one of you has their stuff together. They're sexy, beautiful, charming. Or this could be the Queen of Wands, the other woman. And it's got someone thinking about leaving this month. Not that you're going to leave. You're just thinking about leaving. Communicate. Communicate, communicate, communicate. Just understand that there are some people out there that do not, and I repeat, do not end relationships with people. They're like, well, if I can't have my friends, then I can't be with you. That's not a friendship. That's a deeper commitment than what you guys have, and that's a problem. Because the whole point is like your friends help you in life, but they're not your life. Okay, that's weird. Oh, I guess they flipped out. Your partner is your life. And if somebody else is your life, then you should be with that person. Because if you're willing to give up what we have for your friends, then go figure. These are all upright. Do you see this? Look, they're all upright, but they're coming out reversed. If you're dealing with a Cancer, somebody's already made a choice about this relationship. They're not giving to it anymore. They don't... Either someone's not telling the truth or someone's not communicating. Things didn't change, so they were like, screw it. They didn't end the relationship. You guys are still kind of like something. But they're just not giving to it anymore with the Seven of Pentacles in reverse. Not because of the... There's no double energy. It's just like they're just not giving to it anymore. I don't... This was wish fulfillment. What happened? There was love there. Somebody's fighting their demons. Somebody's having an internal conflict and the other person is being left out or not told or just doesn't want to deal with somebody else's stuff. So that's causing the problem between the two of you. As somebody fights their demons, probably to make this relationship work, the other person's like, I don't have time for this. Or I don't want to deal with it. Or I don't want to help you deal with it, kind of thing. Not for all of you, but for some of you. If you're dealing with a Leo. Leo. That was Kansas. If you're dealing with a Leo, there's a lot of pain here. A lot of stress, a lot of heartbreak. You're stressed out, but that's what you wanted. You're angry, you're bitter, you're hurt. You wanted love, instead you got nightmares and stress and whatever in the situation. You're heartbroken and very quickly things are happening. Can you give me some clarity on that, Leo? Because that's just a weird way to leave it. The love is gone. Now that the love is gone. A lot must have happened before this to get to this point with a Leo. If you're dealing with a Virgo, they're very passionate. They love to offer their wand to very single, independent, beautiful women, or feminine energies or independent energies, and that causes a problem. Maybe they're flirtatious. I don't know. I feel player. And that divides you guys. There's like too many women in the picture, too many of the opposite sex. And they take action. They're very weak. They take action whenever they see something. They're very strong with their decisions, like, and justifying their decisions, even though the decisions that they make are not best for the situation. It always causes heartbreak. And you're communicative, but this person's very selfish. They love to fuck around. Squirrel. They get distracted by whatever's. Oh, look at that. Oh, look at her boobs. Look at her ass. Look at this. Look at that. And if it's a same-sex relationship, or, you know, the opposite sex, same thing. Like, they're just distracted, and they're not really looking for anything long-term right now, even though they say they might, because they can't control themselves. They need help. If you're dealing with a Libra, they're everything you ever wanted. You have like a 10 of Pentacles with this, and this is exactly what you deserve. Somebody walked away, or is making sure that the other person doesn't walk away by communicating. Like, oh, this is what you want? Okay, let's do this. Oh, like, very communicative, very intellectual relationship. You guys know exactly what you want. You're at a point where you met the person that went through everything you went through, or understands what you went through, and you're at peace with this situation. If you're dealing with a Scorpio, somebody's looking elsewhere. Or somebody's looking. Somebody was looking for stability, which is very different from what they've done in the past. King to the Queen of Pentacles. This is a nice union. And then they saw this King of Pentacles, or vice versa, and they decided to take action on it. They're like, this is what I needed and what I wanted. So I think somebody found what they were looking for, or grabbed on to what they saw, because they knew that was what they were looking for. And with the Ace of Swords, they might have said it. They might have been like, look, I've been looking for you my whole entire life. Or, you know, like, it took a while for me to find you. Or, you know, like that kind of like honest communication. If you're dealing with, where are you? Here. If you're dealing with a Sag, my sexy Sag. Ow! This is going nowhere right now. You guys might just be vegging out and staying home. This Emperor is being patient, is stopping himself from leaving. Even though he's in pain, working on the situation with the Queen of Wands, being defensive in this union. Somebody's feeling this way. Find out why. What's the defense? What's going on? Why does somebody feel like that? Don't get mad when they tell you what they tell you. Listen and try to understand where they're coming from. Like, don't be like, I can't believe you think that. Be like, okay, why do they think that? What happened that made them think that way? Stop being so freaking sensitive and look at your partner, what they need, and what they're trying to tell you, because that's the only way you're going to grow. You can't be so defensive all the time. That's causing problems too. If you're dealing with the Capricorn, someone's in Queen of Swords mode. Stop right there. I gotta know right now. Before we go any further, do you love me? Will you love me forever? Do you need me? Will you never leave me? Will you make me so happy for the rest of my life? Will you take me away? Will you make me alive? Do you love me? Meatloaf by Paradise by the Dashboard Light. Yeah, this Queen of Wands is crazy defensive about your connection. There is something in the background that they are seeing that is affecting their 10 of Pentacles, and they are like in beast mode. They're like, nope, not today, Satan. You are not taking what's mine. They haven't said or done anything yet, but they're thinking it. because they see that the love has faded, that this person is no longer, you know, they're no longer giving options. They're being impatient, quick to anger. The passion isn't there. You guys aren't going out the way you used to. They don't know why, but they know something's wrong. If you're dealing with an Aquarius, pretty sure that was Capricorn. You have very quick communication coming in after a long dead break, after not speaking to this person for a while or not doing anything with this person because they lied, or they're going to come in with a lie, either or. They're going to come out looking like, I'm stable, I have everything going on, I've changed, look, I have money. They're very different from the person they were in the past. Maybe they lied in the past, but things aren't getting better. Why? Because they're impulsive. They make rash, impulsive decisions. They don't think. They lie. That's always a problem. But they're just rash and impulsive, and you need stability. If you're dealing with the Pisces, my baby Pisces, this is a very interesting relationship. It's very giving. It's something that both of you want to hold on to. You get crazy defensive over, like Queen of Wands defensive. It could also be that someone's just really angry right now. But because something ended and something new has to begin. Somebody's been enlightened. This Queen of Wands, the Queen of, Swords has been enlightened. That the devil energy is no longer there. So whatever it was that was like an issue that divided this relationship, that caused a tower moment, it's no longer there. And now they're willing to plan and work on things. Things have been balanced because they didn't give up, because they gave and they proved their love. There's new love. Look at this again. I just want to make sure I'm giving you the right reading. Someone gave and held on. Even though they were in Queen of Wands mode, they were enlightened that this devil energy is no longer a temptation, a problem, an issue. It's whatever divided you and caused the tower moment. Now you guys are planning to balance out the situation with new love. I feel like that's what it's saying, but for some of you, I'm really feeling that this devil energy did come between you, and now there's new love for one of the two of you, probably the person that was tempted by the devil. It's usually what happens. It's not fair, but it's what happens. And for others of you, it's exactly what I said, that you guys made it. What you should know with the Hierophant, these are final thoughts, final messages. What you should know is that stability is coming. You're leaving whatever past situation to be in a more stable, loving, kind situation. A more fruitful one, if that makes sense. And it took a lot of strength for you to defend yourself and to stand up for yourself and to say, this is not what I deserve. I deserve more. You knew what you deserved with the Hermit energy. And very quickly you expressed yourself with the Queen of Wands energy, like, no, hello, McFly, not today, not with me, not that chick. You showed your love, and either this person changed to be your counterpart, the King to the Queen of Pentacles, or you ended it to find your counterpart. It's going to be different for all of you because we all make different decisions. In that moment where it's time to make a decision, everybody makes a different decision. Because we all have different backgrounds. We've all gone through different things with our partners. If you like my vibe, please subscribe. I'm trying to grow my channel. I would really appreciate it. If you want a reading, it's only $5 for a 1-question reading. Go ahead, click the link in the description box, book your reading, and I will send you the reading via a link to the email that you put down. Rock and roll. Until next time, my loves. Kisses, kisses. Bye.